Good morning. This is Rodman with Travel with Rodman. Actually, this is our first segment of Coffee with Rodman. Here, we're still on the MSC Meraviglia. This is day number 4, if I'm correct. Oh, if not, don't worry about it. We're still here in Bermuda. We're having a great time. This morning, it's a little cloudy out here. It's been quite windy for the last couple of days, but let's recap one yesterday. Yesterday we went to Horseshoe Bay. It's a beautiful, beautiful beach here on Bermuda. It's maybe about a 20-25 minute drive from the dock here. We had a nice drive, nice scenery. It's a beautiful place. This is our first time, like I said before, here in Bermuda. So, and we've been having an awesome time. Family with the group, we've been having a real awesome time here in Bermuda. I just want to recap on a few things. Earlier during the week when we first boarded, we had the embarkation day. Like I said, it wasn't really stressful getting here, even to the dock. We live like about an hour and a half away from the dock, so we drove in. The drive was not bad. We were actually surprised. We really didn't run into any traffic until we got to the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, and even with that traffic, it really wasn't bad. My suggestion, if you are flying into New York to sail on the ship, the MSC Meraviglia, if you can stay in either Queens or either Manhattan, and Manhattan is like the easiest way to actually get to the Brooklyn cruise terminal, because you have a lot of options. Two good options, well actually I'll say one good option if you are able to do it. Leaving from Manhattan, there's a ferry that actually comes from Manhattan to the Brooklyn terminal, and it is really truly a breeze. I'll put a comment down in below about what that ferry actually costs to actually take from Manhattan over to the Brooklyn terminal. I really wouldn't suggest on any cruise, even this cruise that leaves from Brooklyn, to fly in the day of, because it's very stressful nowadays with a lot of the cancellations, delays with the flights. So I really wouldn't suggest flying in the day of, but if you do, you catch the earliest flight and then you leave from you fly into either LaGuardia or either Kennedy, and you catch you a cab, an Uber, or any type of car arrangement that you can make to actually get to the port. Getting into the port, like I said, was a breeze. We dropped off our luggage and we actually parked there at the port, and there's plenty of parking. For the amount of days that we're actually staying there at the port, it's costing us $270 for the whole week. That's really not bad considered. It's about, I guess, about $45 a day. Total. There's no extra charge if you have a bigger vehicle like a SUV or a crossover vehicle. Some of the other parking lots in the area, they actually charge extra if you have a bigger vehicle like a van, a minivan, SUV. They're a little bit inexpensive to park if you have a regular car, but if you have something bigger than a car, they will charge you extra. So moving along, like I said, this is a recap of some things that have gone on during the week. We enjoyed the glow party last night. It really was a smash. If you guys follow me on Facebook, Rodman Kearns, I actually posted some video of the glow party. It was really nice. The music was good. It was a good vibe that was going on there. A lot of people have been dissatisfied with MSC, and so far, in my eyes, my opinion, which we've been having a good time. The food has been good. We've been eating at the dining room just about every night. We've had lobster, we've had prime rib. Um, Last night we had some pasta with meat sauce, and the food has been really tasteful, even at the buffet that we've eaten at their lunch. We haven't made breakfast yet on the ship. Um, One thing to keep in note, the restaurants are very strict, especially if you have a assigned time to eat, because most of the restaurants that you do have assigned time, which we've been eating at the Wave restaurant. I'm gonna try to get a video for you guys to show you that restaurant. They have three different um, eating times. They have 5:30, 7:30, and a 9:30. So if you have a time to be there at the restaurant, they only give you 15 minutes. So if you start at 7:30, you have until 7:45 to get there. I've been seeing them let people in past the 7:45, but they say it's very important to be there on time because once you get finished eating, they have to prepare the restaurant for the next seating. So it's very important that you are there on time. Um, like I said, the food's been good there. Like we haven't been able to make the breakfast at the restaurant that they have that serves breakfast as of yet. We're gonna try to maybe make it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our sea day, so hopefully I'll be able to get you some video for you guys to watch. Horseshoe Bay Beach. It was a very beautiful beach. The sand was like no other sand that I felt on my feet before. The sand was like very soft. I thought I was in a movie somewhere, but the sand was very soft. The waters were very choppy. I don't know if it's because of the weather that they have in here, or is this something that they have all year round as far as the choppy water. But the water was beautiful as well also. Like I said, the only thing is just the choppiness of the water. The waves were coming in pretty strong. But they did have another part over to the right side of the beach that they said was more family friendly. What they mean by that, the kids was easier for the kids to be in the water on that side because the waters were as rough, which it was had the it had the reef around it to where I guess it keeps the water, so much water coming in so rough. But other than that, like I said, it was a beautiful beach. You often go places to where they hype things up, and then when you get there, you're really disappointed. I was not disappointed at this beach. The day before that, we kind of like stayed on the ship because we've been in Bermuda for 3 days. We got here on Wednesday, Thursday, and today's Friday. We're leaving later this afternoon. Like I said, on Wednesday, we stayed on the ship. We enjoyed being on the ship as far as being able to get into the pools, because if you're a seasoned cruiser, which you should know this for those that are seasoned, and for those that aren't seasoned cruisers, one of the key things as far as cruising and being able to enjoy some of the amenities of the ship, what I mean by that is like the pool and the jacuzzi, is when a lot of people are off the ship. So if you're at a port that you've cruised before, that you've seen before, that you really, it's okay, I'll go out there and walk around a little bit. If you go out, get back a little bit earlier before the crowd starts coming back in, and that way you'll be able to enjoy some of the amenities on the ship as far as, like I said, as far as like the jacuzzi and the pools. Or either get up a little bit earlier and do those things and then get off the ship, go do what you gotta do, and then you come back later. But that's one of the things that I like, especially about being in Bermuda. Like I said, it's the first time. We were here for 3 days. So I got an opportunity to enjoy the pool even more. Like I said, I enjoyed it before then, but it was less crowded with the 3 days that we're here because everybody was jumping off the ship. Not jumping off the ship, but getting off the ship, doing their excursions, or either going about doing what they want to do here on the island. Let me say this before I go any further. For those of you who have subscribed, I thank you a lot. I really appreciate that. For those of you that haven't subscribed, I ask you to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It's it actually supports the channel, and it actually supports me, and it helps the channel to grow and lets YouTube know also that you guys are watching these videos. So that's my recap for this morning. Coffee with Rodman. I think I'm going to start that. Coffee with Rodman. Something new that I'm going to start doing to give you recaps of cruises, vacations. We're going to do this in the morning. I haven't set a date yet, an actual day during the week that we're going to do this, but we're going to start off with probably trying to do it one day a week, that we do a recap of the week in the morning, and maybe we'll go live very soon, start doing some live streams. And guys, listen, I enjoy you guys watching. I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I've put out so far. And I hope the videos has been giving you some information on cruising, and even just places to travel, things to do while you're on a cruise, or even some things to do when you go abroad. And the world is yours. Why not take a cruise? See you on the next adventure.